wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. If you're just joining us, Charlamagne gave Donkey the day to Diddy. Mm-hmm. And there's so many calls. We still got so many goddamn calls. We're taking your calls just to hear what you guys got to say, how you feeling. 800-585-1051. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Toya.
Hey, Toya. Good morning.
Good morning. I wanted to talk about what y'all been talking about for 2 hours, which is I am upset that for 2 hours y'all been talking so bad about Diddy, like he's a monster. One girl called up and said monster about 3 times, and my opinion on it is like he's human. Everybody is human, and this happened almost 10 years ago, which I'm not praising what he did or saying that is right, but at the end of the day, he's a human being, and 100, like I put like a percentage up of people who get beat up with domestic violence. So that means people every day do it as far as men. Women have been through it every day, and it's like now because we see it or he's a big person, it's like, oh my God, he's the only monster in the world. No.
Well, that's what I said earlier. You know, I don't like to focus on the individual when it comes to situations like this. You got to focus on the issue. The issue is absolutely, domestic violence, but it is still Diddy at the end of the day.
Right, and are we not supposed to talk about it, babe?
No, I'm not saying that, of course. I mean, I love y'all every day.
Yeah.
So I was excited about it, but it's the point of like even with the whole years ago with the whole Chris Brown situation, we still listen to Chris Brown, we still respect him as a person, and he beat the shit out of Rihanna, and that was like, and we physically seen that.
But what Chris Brown didn't do? Talking about, what Chris Brown didn't do? Chris Brown didn't lie about the situation. Diddy has been lying to us about this situation for weeks for no reason, volunteering the lies for no reason.
And Chris Brown was a long time ago, but they are still taking it out on Chris Brown to this day.
Yeah,
Nobody has forgotten. Nobody has forgiven Chris Brown to the point where they just forgot about it. Yeah. Every time he tries to do an award show, every time he tries to get an endorsement, every time he tries to go out the country, they bring this back up. So it has never left Chris Brown.
A long time to start being booked.
And Chris Brown was young when it happened.
Yeah.
I was saying that when it was like, well, he's done. Like, he's just done up. I know Charlamagne kept saying, like, well, it's over or
Professionally,
whatever.
it is.
Technically, it's in certain things, but we shouldn't say, like, I would just, again, with the Chris Brown, it wasn't over for him.
No,
so
because Chris Brown was also very young when this happened. Diddy was 46 years old when this happened. And once again, up until this video came out, Diddy was lying to us. So professionally, I don't care about nothing Diddy got going on, and I don't think anybody else will either. He needs to only be worried about his personal life. He needs to worry about getting his soul right. He needs to worry about repairing the lineage and the damage he's done to his family. Anything else don't matter.
And listen, it was over for Chris Brown for a while. It's just, it took time for him. No, it was. Yeah. I get exactly how she feels and what she's saying. Like you said, it's important not to just focus on the person, but the problem at hand. But it was over for a long time for Chris. You know what I mean? So only time will tell with this situation. But like you said, the difference is niggas is lying about, I didn't do this. It's for a money play, and still have no sympathy for his victims.
Hello, who's this?
This is Brian.
Hey, Brian, what's your thoughts?
South Carolina. My thoughts, I don't agree with anything that Diddy did, and he covered everything up, and I believe it's a learned behavior. His handlers did it. He's seen them do it. It's like when you become a king, almost. But the most suspicious thing out of all that is that they released this video on the same day that this white golfer runs over a police officer through a barricade, and they have no video of that, but then they drop the video of Diddy beating cats.
Hey, my brother from the 843, we got to stop with these kind of conspiracies. Like I promise you, that's just not the. There's a lot going on in the world. It's billions of people on this planet. There's always something going on, and we live in a world that celebrity and salaciousness will trump all. Yeah. So this white golfer doing whatever pales in comparison to one of the biggest stars in the world getting a video sent to CNN of him beating up on another celebrity.
Jesus.
Right. 800-585-1051. And I was curious to see how did the video get leaked this weekend?
Yeah.
Like, how come it never got released in years? I mean, like you said, it happened, 8 years ago?
Yeah.
The fact, like, how did it get released? Who had that video that long?
They went to search the second house after King Combs put that
Right,
in the song.
that's-
After
there you
King
go.
Combs told the feds go search the second house, they went to search the
was in
second
the
house.
second
It
house.
was in the
Rated
second
it,
house.
and it was right there with the tapes.
Yep.
Damn it, man. 800-585-1051. We're opening up the phone lines. We're talking about Diddy, domestic violence. Call us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. If you're just joining us, Charlamagne gave Donkey of the Day to Diddy.
Sean Combs.
Sean Combs, love,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call him. And we're just taking your phone calls, 800-585-1051. Hello, who's this?
It's T. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, T.
What's your thoughts?
Hi. Actually, I'm gonna be real. I've been through this, honest. And first of all, my heart goes out to her. And that it is hard to get out of situations like that. Understand, love somebody, you're filled with the weakness, so it's hard to get away.
Hold on, T, your phone. T, you got us on Bluetooth or speaker?
Your phone sounds like it's trying to get away from you, man.
Yeah, you have us on speaker or Bluetooth, Mama?
No, can you hear me?
I can hear you a little better. Go ahead. Start from the top because we couldn't really hear you.
Okay, so yeah, my bad. Like I was saying,
Damn, we got to put you on hold, Mama. Your phone is horrible. Hello, who's this?
This is Chloe.
Hey,
Hi,
Corey.
Chloe.
Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Morning. How you
What-
feeling?
What's your thoughts? We want to hear from you this morning.
My thoughts are, I really want to piggyback on what Charlotte said on his Donkey post. I feel like everybody is looking at their hero being destroyed. Growing up, like you said, all the music, and you just feel kind of bad. But I think we got to understand that a lot of these abusers are somebody's hero. And it doesn't mean that they are beyond redemption. For instance, my abuser was my child's father. I had to figure out how to deal with him. And I don't think that our relationship would be at the level that it is now if he hadn't put in the work to improve himself and understand what the issues were within. We have a wonderful relationship now, and it took a lot of work and a lot of forgiveness on both parts. So just keeping in mind that, like you said, these people are human. They are prone to making mistakes. They're somebody's heroes. Nobody's beyond redemption, but Diddy's definitely going to have to eat this pro right now and deal with it. And hopefully going forward, maybe we can see some signs of a human being and a real man.
Absolutely.
He obviously got some type of trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah, the redemption don't have nothing to do with us, though. I don't want us to be looking at it like we're expecting him to make some type of comeback and it's going to be a comeback album. And no. The redemption is just him as a man, as a human. Like, he got to worry about his family lineage and his kids. Like, he got to break that generational curse for himself. Forget us.
Right. And I hate the way that sometimes we look at celebrities, right? Like you say, hero. And I hate that term, right? And the reason I hate that term is a lot of people do look at celebrities as heroes. And the problem with that is they follow everything that their favorite celebrity does, whether it's what they eat, what they do, what they endorse, and all this stuff. And I hate it because it's like, at the end of the day, yeah, I respect his artistry. I respect him as a businessman, and I love the fact that he's done for our community, but he's not my hero.
Yeah.
He's not somebody I grew up with. It was like, I want to be like Diddy. I know somebody could say, I want to, be in business like Diddy, but to be like him, it's not the same thing.
Is.
No, it's not.
You know what?
It is totally not the same thing.
Heroes,
it's not the same thing.
The pure definition of a hero is an ordinary person who does extraordinary things. So we watch the extraordinary things somebody like Diddy has done, and you're inspired by him. And guess what? Regardless of what he does in his personal life, his professional life has inspired a lot of people. And there's a lot of people who are successful because of Diddy's professional life following his blueprint. That doesn't change.
Yeah, but when you say hero, it's people who look up to these celebrities and want to be exactly like these celebrities.
Yeah.
And what's wrong with that? Because we don't know.
Because we don't know what a celebrity
exactly.
does.
So
you can't want to be somebody that you don't know about. You only see what they want to show you.
Listen,
so if you want to show the business size and the fact that he's a billionaire, okay, cool. But I never wanted to be like Diddy.
It's just like sports.
I never wanted to be like Jay.
It's just like sports.
I never wanted to be like Michael Jordan.
It's just like sports.
I want to be like my dad.
Well, there's plenty of people who wanted to be like Michael Jordan. That's why
I wanted to play basketball like Michael Jordan.
It's the same difference.
It's not the same.
Yes, it is.
It is not.
We don't know these people personally to ever want to be them personally. So everything they show us is on a professional level. So that's why they could do be like Mike commercials. Because I want to be like Mike when it comes to basketball.
Play basketball.
I want to be like Diddy when it comes to business. I want to be like a
businessman.
Tyler Perry, Jay-Z when it comes to business. That's all we know.
I felt like back in the day, it was more so like, you know, the level of celebrity was way more valuable and way more untouchable. I feel like we know too much about celebrities today to even have that heroic sense of them. Like I remember, like I wanted to be like Michael Jackson growing up. I know I couldn't dance like him, but I looked at him as a hero, Michael Jackson, and then I looked at Beyonce growing up. I looked at, you know, like Brandy, Toni Braxton. Yeah, I did idolize these people, but that's me. Not really. I was young. I didn't know any better. Like, dang, these are real people just like my mom, my aunts, my cousins. You know what I'm saying? Then I grew up, and then now celebrities these days, they show us so much of them.
It don't look unattainable.
Yeah, like look, who would have known, you know, that Will and Jada was going through all that they were going through? Because they were goals for people for a long time. Then who would have known that Brian McKnight was going through that as a parent?
Would you want your kids to look up at? Would you want your son to look at one of these celebrities as a hero?
Right now, no. Like, because he loves NBA YoungBoy. He loves, you know, but we know so much more about NBA YoungBoy now than him just being a rapper. And it's not all lyrics. Like, he really be living the way he raps.
But your son wants to be in tech.
He does want to be in tech.
So there's plenty of people that I'm sure that he's going to start looking into that he's going to be inspired by.
Absolutely.
A hero, literally a hero is just an ordinary person who has done extraordinary things. We don't know these people personally. We know their professional lives and what they present to us professionally, and that's what we aspire to.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, business-wise, but not
it's
as
just
personal.
different for you, yeah.
But we got Jess With The Mess coming up. What we talking about?
Yeah. So, again, more Diddy. Kodak Black's lawyer said something interesting, but Kelly Price on the situation, Bishop T.D. Jakes on the situation, and Dr. Umar, they had interesting things to say.
All right, we'll get to that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.